When I tell y'all that some real dark stuff goes down in Hollywood, believe me, I know my tea. But this time, we ain't just talking about some messy drama. We're talking baby neglect, fake DNA tests, fake baby daddies, and even alleged murder. And guess who's at the center of it all? Chrisean Rock, taking the crown for the messiest female of the year. Y'all better brace yourselves because the tea is scalding. Word on the street is that Chrisean has been neglecting her baby, and the internet has been watching her completely break down as rumors swirl about her son's health issues and deformities. But that's not even the craziest part. Allegedly, the DNA test she provided, conveniently after the supposed real father of her child passed away, was fake. It's a lot to take in, so let's dive into this messy situation. Chrisean first announced her pregnancy in January 2023, and by the time her son, Chrisean Jesus Malone Porter, was born later that year, drama had already taken over. From the very beginning, there was chaos surrounding who the real father is and the baby's health. But now, close sources are revealing that Chrisean's baby needs to be rescued ASAP before things get even worse.
Ain't got no parent at 4 in the morning. Nobody want to watch him. She got Marsh. She got Marsh watching the baby at 4 in the morning so she could what? Get some, do a verse. Let me get in here, bro. All this so you could do a verse, suck some. You a boof. My son ain't got no parent. 4 in the morning, stopping us because she want to be a bad parent to a bad parent. She want to be a yes.
Close door.
Yeah, close the door. Let's go, Marsh. You gonna get your ass up as soon as we get there. Come on. Jaden got a good fade waiting for you, Marsh. Let's go. Jaden got a fade like Tessa. Come on, girl. Let's go. Either you gonna get out, I'm gonna drag you out, Marsh. I'm gonna put this baby down and put you to bed. All right.
Apparently, Chrisean's baby is suffering because of all the reckless things she did while pregnant, from drinking to smoking and everything in between. And let's be real, she didn't stop just because she was carrying a child. If anything, word on the street is that she got even worse, and now her poor son is paying the price for her actions. I don't even know what to say about this news because how messy can one person get? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't being a mother supposed to mean being a nurturer and a caregiver? Because from the looks of it, the only thing Chrisean has given her baby is deformities. And don't come for me, I'm just passing the message. But one thing is clear, if she doesn't get her act together, she's going to lose that child. And trust me, it gets even worse. Turns out, Chrisean Rock may have faked her baby's DNA test, all over a man who isn't even sure he wants to be with her. Now let's break this down because if she faked a DNA test, that can only mean one thing. Chrisean was out here being reckless and promiscuous to the point that she truly doesn't know who her baby's father is. Allegedly, she was messing around with her now deceased ex while still in a relationship with Blueface. And y'all, let's not forget that this man literally begged her for a DNA test. When Chrisean gave birth in 2023, everyone assumed Blueface was the father. But let's be real with how messy she is. What if he isn't? That's when Ronnie, aka Karen K, stepped in, claiming that the baby was actually his. What a lot of people don't realize is that Chrisean was also in a crazy off-and-on relationship with Ronnie, even while she was publicly involved with Blueface. Things got even messier when old tweets from Blueface started resurfacing, tweets where he straight up denied being the baby's father. In one of them, he even said, "That baby looks nothing like me. I don't know why she keeps forcing this on me. That's not my child. Scientifically proven already." So let's get this straight. Chrisean was trying to pin the baby on Blueface, but he wasn't having it at first. But now, he's suddenly retracted his statement, all because last year, Chrisean came forward with a DNA test proving that Blueface was the father. Now the real question is, can we even trust that test? Because if there's one thing Chrisean knows how to do, it's turning a messy situation into an absolute disaster.
What's up? Chrisean was back and forth from what? LA to Baltimore. LA to Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all out her own mouth.
And if you watch the video closely, you can see that the man wasn't happy and was still skeptical of the outcome. I suppose he had good reason to be skeptical, because Ronnie Chan's ex-boyfriend disclosed that Cran was traveling from Los Angeles to Baltimore while juggling both him and Blueface.
That's me, your father.
Oh, it's not.
You the father.
Oh, that's what that means?
You a weird ass nigga. You wanted to be it.
I'm saying,
so
are you sure?
weird.
Therefore, it makes some sense that Blueface might believe the child is not his. Yet at the same time as he was having doubts, Ronnie begged Chan for a DNA test.
Junior is not my son. I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right.
Because he believed the baby was his, but she refused to give him one. I'm just saying that if that man isn't the father, he took his L and left. So why are you refusing? It's SSAF, especially since he did now, and she's finally posting the DNA results online, which is suspicious and cold as F. However, before Ronnie passed away, he disclosed that Chrome was supposed to abort Blueface's child, and she became pregnant for him in the process. For this reason, she is afraid to do a real DNA test.
Was Blue told her to go get a abortion. In the process of her going to abort his baby, she got pregnant with mine. And that's why she's scared to do a DNA test.
I don't know, y'all, but it's all starting to make sense, right? What do you think? Because like I said, out of nowhere, Ronnie is dead, and the timing is just too convenient. It's weird how he suddenly passed right after Chrisean refused to do the DNA test and after he threatened to expose some serious stuff. Y'all, Ronnie was found dead right in front of his house, and leaked DMs between him and his aunt before his death have now surfaced. In the messages, Ronnie was scared for his life, claiming that a hit had been put on him. His aunt was begging him to be careful, but sadly, it seems her warning came too late. Now, the internet is going crazy, especially because right after news broke of Ronnie's death, Chrisean suddenly posted the DNA test of her son and a picture of her and Blueface together. Like, what kind of timing is that? That's just cold and cruel, because if she never gave Ronnie the DNA test while he was alive, why post it right after his death? But here's where it gets even messier. Fans quickly noticed major irregularities with the test. Some even found an identical DNA template online that has the exact same case number as Chrisean's test, meaning she's been lying this whole time. And honestly, the whole thing is suspicious AF because she waited until Ronnie was dead, almost like she needed him gone first. And to make things even more serious, police are now treating his death as a homicide and a targeted hit. Y'all, it doesn't help that inside sources are now saying Chrisean is a suspect because if we really look at it, she had a motive, and even Whack 100 had something to say about it. He called her out, saying that she had no reason to deny Ronnie a DNA test before his death, and that he hopes there was no foul play involved. This is getting wilder by the second, and trust me, the internet is not letting this slide.
I don't know, man. They say it was a targeted hit. Time will tell. You know, I hope there isn't any foul play on Rock's side. There's obviously some foul play because we got a man dead.
Right.
But I will say this.
And y'all, I honestly hope the same thing because that poor baby doesn't deserve all this drama. Just love and care. But let's be real, the whole situation is suspicious. Ronnie dies, Chrisean suddenly posts the DNA test, leaked messages show he was scared for his life, and all he wanted was to take care of the child if it was his. And now, police are officially investigating both Chrisean Rock and Blueface. Like I said, the internet is buzzing, and people have a lot to say. One user wrote, "Greater than I definitely think she was involved in Ronnie's death. The fact that she waited till he died and then made fake documents about the DNA test, she's definitely suspicious." But on the other hand, someone else said, "Greater than how y'all blaming her when you don't even know what that man was into in his real everyday life." And honestly, I get that too. So for now, we're just gonna let the law take its course. And if anyone's guilty, we'll be here for the tea. But what do y'all think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more.